to the Wizard Manse. Welcome to the Wizard Manse. It is I, Goldratz, Necromancer Extraordinaire, at your service. Today, I bring you some necromancy that I had to dig around through all my crypts and resurrect something very old and ancient and unusual. What is it? I got a few of these. What are these? These are exclusive, from what I understand, they're exclusive to to FAO Schwartz, Games Workshop product to get people's appetites wet for more plastic crack. And today, we're going to use a special unboxing knife. Stay tuned for more. And here we are. Here's the other two boxes that I received that were off camera previously. We got our trusty unboxing knife to aid us on the field of unboxing, as some might say. So, who should I open first? I think I should open the goody two-shoes, the Bretonians, first. So, you can find pictures of these online, and they had 8 for fantasy, and from what I can tell, they had some for 40k as well. And for 40k, it looked like they had 4 or 5 different ones. But today we have the Bretonians, Chaos Warband, a box of wizards, and a box of adventurers. These were the coolest ones that I had found, and I've seen another posting of this on eBay, but the particular gentleman that I bought all of these from, he sold all 4 of these boxes. I picked them all up at the same time. They're different listings, but I bought them all in one fell swoop because I do not know when the next time I will find all of these in one rapid succession is. So we're going to unbox, and we're going to start with the Bretonians. But yeah, this is unusual. I haven't seen anyone unbox these, mainly because these are so old. And again, you do find them on eBay, but this was the only posting, at least of this particular box that I saw. And there's only one other posting of this box. I haven't seen any other postings of these guys. And some of the other sort of ones. One box that I wish they would have had was the Dungeon Denizens box. That was the FT01 box. You can see the FT numbers in the top right corner that tells you which number in the series it is. And again, I believe these were limited to FAO Schwartz, and they released in the early turn of the century, around 2000 or so. They also had a paint kit, it looks like, that you could pick up as well from images and various archival data that I've found. But I thought these were rather unique, rather interesting, so I wanted to share this monumentous moment with you all to kick off this new exciting web series of mine on YouTube, The Wizard Manse. And thank you for watching. Another interesting thing about these boxes is some of them are a mix of not just Warhammer miniatures, but Talisman miniatures as well. Like this hero box here has assorted miniatures from Talisman and Warhammer Quest. Some of them are from Warhammer Quest directly, and this is like the first edition of Warhammer Quest after Hero Quest was no longer a thing. But yeah, you can find pictures of these boxes online, and you'll see like all around and inside, but it's kind of blurry and hard to see what's actually inside the box. So it's another reason why I wanted to do this video. I wanted to show it, but enough droning on and on and on. Let's unbox. As you can see, I have the wonderful Battle Masters Ancient Tower for scale purposes. So if you have a Battle Masters game still and you still have your tower, you pull it out, you should be able to get a good idea of what the scale is here. But enough teasing, time to open. Just gotta find the weakest spot to open and not more of the boxes. So I am going to keep these boxes because 1, they're unique, and 2, I love the artwork. That was another thing that drew me to this particular collection, was the artwork on the boxes. Oh no, it's over now. Factory air is leaving the box. So, some of you are probably wondering, is he going to assemble and paint these? Assemble, yes. Paint, no. Why am I not going to paint these, you might be wondering? Well, because these are akin to board game pieces, and I've made a conscious decision not to paint any miniatures that are direct board game pieces for my own reason and my own purposes. So, these do include the bases. Got one for the knight and one for the other standalone figures. So this particular package does come with a knight. There's a horsey body. I may cut that out later. Probably won't. Probably won't. A horsey head and tail. Knight's lance. Knight's helmet. There's two helmet options here, that was interesting because I was looking at the box art and I couldn't tell if there was one head or if there were multiple heads. And it looks like there's multiple heads because this kind of looked like an axe head in the blurry photos that I saw from other people's postings online. Oh man, that's going to be a tough choice. They're both so cool. You got this guy and you got this guy with a lion. I'll have to ponder that one. And you get 4 archers along with a knight. So, for scale purposes, here, let's face them forward. They're about as big as the doorway. It's about as big as you expect. Put them on a base, probably a little higher. About your standard 28mm size miniature. Perfect for this size of deal. Okay, so I'm going to carefully put this gentleman back in his box. And we'll move on to the next box. I think what we'll do next is the Chaos Warband. Because that box, the other boxes seem a little more special just because they're board game figures from Warhammer Quest. Granted, these are too. And Talisman. Trying to be a little careful. Well, some of these boxes are already a little dinged up on the way over. Happens. Part of it. Ooh! There's something in this one that wasn't in the previous box. So let's just dump everything out here. Okay, so we've got... This was the thing that I went ooh about. Is a little pamphlet of sorts. Ooh, is this what I think it is? Nope, it's just a pamphlet. Mail order for things that are long gone you can no longer purchase. Advertising for Warhammer and Warhammer 40,000. Ooh, kind of smells a little like mothballs in there. Where's this guy storing this thing? Never mind, I don't want to know. Sprue bits here and there. Again, you get all the requisite bases. I believe that's all the requisite bases. 2, 4, 6, and 9. That should be right. I believe there's 9 minis in this box. That is correct. But some of the smaller bases for the Skaven. Because in this box you get 4 Skaven. Again, for scale purposes. You get 4 Beastmen and 1 Chaos Warrior. And I'm going to put all this stuff haphazardly back in the box. Whoops. I need to be more careful with my things. Oh, random sprue bit. We've got a rogue sprue bit, ladies and gentlemen. Into the box with you. Okay. Now, which one should we open next? Wizards or Adventurers? Adventurers or Wizards? I think I got a good way to figure this one out. Hold tight. Apologies for the technical mishap, but it was decided by roll of the die by odds and evens. Wizards were evens, so I rolled an even number, so I'm opening the Wizards. So apologies for not getting to see me slice open the box, but I will show you everything nonetheless. Again, lovely bases, the old square bases, which should actually be coming back in Chaos, or in the Warhammer the Old World, the stuff that they've been working on, but that's going to be a while before that comes out from what I understand. Most of these, or a lot of these, are Talisman models, and old sculpts that are cool. You got the Astrologer, the Chaos Sorcerer, very old sculpt, very cool, I love it. You got your Fire Wizard, High Priest, Priestess, Astrologer, and look at the Priestess. Got the Druid, and I can't remember who this guy is off the top of my head, but I really like that sculpt. Okay, now that that's in there, the final box. Let's just roll the die again just to see if we get another even or odd. And it was 5, so we got an odd number, which would have been our adventurers. So it still works out, sort of. And you get to see me delicately slice open the final box. Let's see what we got here. Again, 8 models, 8 bases. That's standard at this point. Most of this kit are Warhammer Quest miniatures. I believe that is the elf from Warhammer Quest. Yes, that's the elf figure. The barbarian. I'm going to say it just because I got to pay respects to the bard. Look at the muscularity. And broadsword. Now that's out of our system. Dwarven Slayer. Look at that. Look at that mohawk and that axe. Pretty cool looking. Have the assassin. This is a Talisman figure if memory serves. Oh yeah. Oh look. You can even see on the sprue there. Focus. Focus. Come on. You can kind of almost see it, but it's got the date on the sprue. They typically do that. And it says 1994. Ah. And another shout out to the bard. I found a halfling. And witch elves. And last we have the Warhammer Quest Wizard and the Dwarf. And that's it for the unboxing portion. I will assemble these. Again, I'm probably not going to paint them, but I will assemble them and take some pictures, probably against the tower for dramatic effect. And here we are, standing on the field of battle. After I assembled the miniatures, I took a moment to set up this diorama, and we'll get another close looks here in a second. I'll start with the tower here. You can kind of see how the older models stack up to the newer models, and these aren't even the newest Chaos Warriors. The newer set has come out since I started painting and got this box. Get here level on the battlefield and just do a pan here. Who will win this most epic of battles? Only fate will decide. Roll the dice and see what happens.